Example 3 asks, what is the surface area of the square pyramid? Again, our strategy is going to be to first draw a net where we have dimensions, find the areas of each face, and add the areas. Now, in order to draw the net, we must understand what the faces' shapes are and how many. This is a square pyramid. That tells us the bottom of it is going to be a square. That also tells us we're going to have 4 congruent triangles that make up the sides of the pyramid. So if I'm to draw this, I'm going to start with the base, which I'm going to call the bottom. That's a square, 3 by 3. Coming out from each of those square sides of the squares are the triangles. We have to assume, even though we don't draw them the best, that those are all the same size triangles, which means they have dimensions of 3 by 5. So now we have our net drawn with all the dimensions labeled. We can make our list of areas, starting with the bottom. Then we have the front and the back, the left and the right. And then we're going to add all those together to get a surface area. The thing we have to remember is, first of all, the bottom is a square, so I'm going to be using the equations side squared. So if I substitute a 3 in there, 3 squared gives me an area of 9 for the bottom square. Triangles, we're going to be using base times height and divide it by 2. Each one of those has a base of 5 and a 3 and a height of 5. That's 15, and then you divide that by 2, you get 7.5. And all 4 of those triangles are congruent, so we have 7.5 for the area of all of those. If we add all those together, we get our surface area, which is the total area around the outside of that pyramid, which will give us 39 square centimeters.